Legends of War here, and today we've got a saving and disaster battle playing as the Exiles of Khorne, going up against Karak, where they are bringing 2.5 full stacks against us here, culminating in an auto-resolve estimation of a decisive defeat. So the odds are very significantly against us. We've got a Bloodhost army here that has been caught in forced march, and we've got Skarbrand coming in. Now, Skarbrand is obviously going to be the key to victory, so we need to utilize him as best as possible. But he is not going to be able to just kill everything by himself. And if he gets army lost, then it's all over. So let's get into this, but we also need to not control large army. Let's jump in and see what we can do. In these sort of situations here, you really... like, if you want to win at all costs, which is why people send in the disaster battles, you know... you have to take every advantage that you possibly can. Because with the armies that we have here, while they're not bad at all, they're not big balance of power pushers. Now, balance of power pushers are units that I classify as units that are able to deliver multiple times their value in terms of enemy damage. Things like... spellcasters and a unit like Skarbrand are balance of power pushers. They're the ones that where in a defeat situation, they win you the battle. Now, melee infantry, they are not balance of power pushers. Now, in terms of melee infantry, these are some of the better ones in the game. The fact they've got bonus versus infantry definitely does help. But with the odds that are currently presented to us, if we were to just throw these guys at the enemy, we won't win because we are too badly outpowered. They'll trade well, but it just won't be a victory. Now, we need to control how the AI is going to behave in this fight here, because we're on the defense. What they're going to do is going to launch an attack, and once they've got it in their mind on which units they want to attack after, it's very hard to get them to stop. So what we want to do is have them not chase after our infantry. So I'm going to put these guys here. The reason for this is that they won't target anything that they can't see. So all of our slowest units, especially because they're exhausted, we'll put them in here just to begin with. We're not going to be able to get out of this battle here without a engagement with them. Okay, so I've used these as control group 3 and 4 because control group 1 and 2 is going to come in as reinforcements. Now, I could have them come in from the back here on our side, but that'll take 3 minutes 50, and I need Skarbrand to come in immediately. Yeah, where was the best location for him? Right here. 33 seconds, okay. Alright. Now they've got some gyrocopters in this first army here. We need to make sure they don't discover these troops. But if we just tell our flying units to go straight after the gyrocopters, they got a lot of missile units. They'll just shoot us out of the sky. Now this unit here is kind of a balance of power pusher if you're careful with it. But they're also kind of a glass cannon. Bloodthirsters can very easily be killed. So what we want to do, lure him away. You guys come over here. So what we want to do with the doggos, with the Fleshhounds of Khorne, is use them to guide their units into a trap. Lure a couple units over here towards where our main army is hiding. Okay, we need Skarbrand in control group 1, send him over here. These 2 in control group 2. Right, these 4 go in this direction. Now, what will happen here is that they're not going to advance on these forces. They're going to advance probably on these 2 guys here. But these ones are quicker. No, we need to go around this way, I think. And what I'll do is have Skarbrand. What we want to be doing is, I like to call it lawn mowing, where you charge through a unit and use your collision attacks to inflict maximum damage. Thing is, we're going to get shot up a little bit. Okay, careful, careful. Don't bring them over here. They're super vulnerable to getting shot. We've also got a summon that we can use. Let's do that now. Try and get these guys over here. Meet up with the rest of our army. Now, it's not essential that we kill the enemy general right this very second, because his damage output is actually pretty low against our infantry, and he's not interested in fighting Scarbrand. What we want to be getting rid of is their high-powered missile units. Just constantly be charging. Remember your ABCs, children? ABC, always be charging. Now, Scarbrand's not as quick as I would have liked. I usually like to have him have a banner of swiftness on him, because it makes these collision attacks way better. That's it. What's going on? We get them all away. What we want to do is use our infantry when the enemy is way more exhausted. Okay, so these guys, let's lure them over to there. Because they're not going to send that many units after them, I don't think. And that's the plan. They'll send a couple units over here, and then we use local superiority to absolutely smash them. Because it's difficult to break dwarfs when they're in a cohesive army, but when they're not in a cohesive army and they're separated, you actually can break them quite easily. Also, using up the ammunition of the Iron Breakers is really going to be helpful. Come on, stop sticking around. Yeah, play Dwarf Ball. Now would be a really bad time to wipe out a unit, because that's when they'll bring in their reinforcements. So, just focus on smashing a bit of everything. So we've already broken up all their army cohesion. That's good. I kind of wanted to get rid of those gyrocopters, but that being said, if it withdraws, then somebody comes in here. Okay, the Iron Breakers can't shoot up in the sky, so they don't have any cover there. Good. Actually got a hit in there. These guys here are quite quick, so we can use them to get them to chase after us and lure them on wild goose chases. Good, they just hit their own unit. Yeah, go after the Dwarf Lord there. And these guys here, good, they've gotten away from that. That's good. Good, their army structure has been completely disrupted. Now, I would send these guys to go and fight the Iron Drakes, no problem there, if there wasn't Slayers.
Eradicate them.
Alright, so absolutely smashing that Lord. The only units that the Fleshhounds of Khorne will really do well against are... Is this guy unbreakable or something? Nope, they just got really high morale. Come on, kill him. You can do it, Scarbrand, kill him. What's our resistances? 16% ward save, 40% physical, 10% missile resistance. Yeah, I've definitely seen better Doom stacks than that. Okay, good. See how they're like, their formations are getting real messed up? That's exactly what we want to be seeing.
I search for annihilate.
Okay, it's fine for them to fight that. I actually really don't want my reinforcements coming in right now, so try not to get wiped out. Okay, I'll send Scarbrand to come and help. Can you get back up and deal with that? Okay, so there'll be a Lord coming in from here. Alright, we got Iron Breakers coming at us here. These two shouldn't have any trouble dealing with it. I just don't want to get hit by their secondary attack. Okay, good. We're dismantling their army a little bit at a time here. So far, so good. And it's not costing us much. Like our units just haven't really taken much damage. That's it. Escort that one off the battlefield now. So that's not enforced march either. Oh, they've actually discovered us here. Which is totally fine. We didn't get a charge in. But this is fine. Just don't let the other things fight us. So these guys here, yeah, they're not doing that much damage. They're almost dead already. Escort them off the battlefield there. Good. But the thing is, now they're aware of where we are. But look how disrupted their lines are. That'll make all the difference. Alright, these two here should actually be pretty good at fighting the Ironbreakers. Go over there, pin them down, and then charge our units in their back so they don't get to use their missile attack. So if we look here, yeah, we traded well against those Slayers. They're about equal terms to our Bloodletters.
The Skull Taker's decree.
Scarbrand's doing really well there. Awesome. Need you guys to move faster. Get over there. Alright, now that they know where we are, we might as well get out and get ready to fight. But Scarbrand still needs to keep as many of them from getting over there as possible. Okay, here we go. You guys charge in. Good. Actually, maybe bring these more over this way. Because if we set up over here, we can kill them as they come in. That might be good. Okay, good. We escorted them off the battlefield. Don't worry too much about annihilating every last one of them. Just focus on getting the win. As cleanly as we possibly can. Okay, these guys here, charge on in. Because, yeah, the Ironbreakers are not good at dealing with single entities. We could do this, but honestly, this is what I was talking about. When you isolate their units, even units like Ironbreakers end up just not really doing very much. So that is working really nicely there. I really want to try to get a Blade of Khorne going. So Scarbrand's already inflicted 20,000 in damage. We've got more incoming over here. But if we use that exact same principle of sending the two heroes to pin them down, and then sending in the Exalted Bloodletters, they end up not doing very much damage at all. Also, don't forget about the 5-minute rule, which has now passed, where the AI's aggressiveness really sort of breaks down, and they're a little bit more reluctant to just charge into battle, giving you the opportunity to poke out weak spots. Actually, I think I need the doggos over here, try to get some of their units to chase after them, so that they don't come over here. Hammerers are a bit more of a problem than the Ironbreakers in this situation, but with the rest of the army here, we should be able to kill these two units quite easily.
Eradicate them.
This has so far gone really nicely. Right, that definitely helps. Leadership -10 in an affected area. Nice. We can actually break these dwarfs. But it seems like they're more interested in getting with the rest of the army. So let's just see. They're not being isolated at the moment, or as isolated. And because this map is relatively small, okay, here's what we should do. We should split up into 2 groups. You control group 5, and you guys control group 6. Go in this direction here. Split up a little bit. Because if you split up your forces, they'll probably split up theirs. And what we're doing is just looking for isolated units to fight. Send 3 units to go and kill 1, something like that. So we can even out the odds. Yeah, if we have these guys parked over here, those Slayers should stand no chance. Obviously don't want the spawn of Khorne fighting them. These guys here, yeah, just keep moving. Got a few guys chasing after them. Okay, look, they're all just missile units. Send them in right now to go and kill this. You go and help as well. So you guys stay back over there. They're not interested in fighting. Okay, that's fine.
I must
Actually more interested in fighting Scarbrand. Fine by me. Yeah, they're being a lot less decisive now. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Chase that one off. Scarbrand's taking a little bit of damage, but he is mostly fine. Okay, this one here's taking some damage because Slayers get it out of there. Come on, you can get out. Good. This over here, we're trading really well there. That was a poor trade-off though, against his Slayers. Yeah, Scarbrand needs to keep these guys harassed. It's okay if we fight a couple of Slayers. That shouldn't be a problem. We don't want to deal with their entire army. Okay, Scarbrand has already regenerated all that he can. So we've actually been taking a fair bit of damage throughout the entire battle. Okay, I do not want to be fighting those Slayers with all of these guys coming in. That's going to perform really badly for us. Scarbrand has to hold them back. Keep them distracted. These guys over here can definitely engage on this once, but this is their strongest part of the army. We don't want to fight that. We always want to fight them in the weakest part. Hit them in the kidneys. So just keep them distracted. Get these guys back from here. Scarbrand has more than done his worth at this point here in terms of overall balance of power, but we want to try to do as much as we can. So keep him in the fight. Especially considering how much ammunition's been used to get him to that much damage. Still got a lot to overcome here. This is another thing as well. If we do well enough, we'll inflict an early army losses so that we won't even have to deal with one of their armies, or the smaller army. Alright, Scarbrand has no more regen left. Why are these guys here taking so long to kill this? Okay, you've done enough. You get back over there with your other buddy. Good amount of damage on that charge. Just keep it up, Scarbrand. Good, we'll get you to 40,000 damage in no time. Why are they having so much trouble running this down? Yep, draw them in. We could definitely charge into this, but draw them in away from all this at the moment. We'll definitely win that engagement. No trouble there. Okay, these two, get ready to come and assist over this way. But yeah, this is the weakest part of our army. That's the strongest part of their army is chasing after, so we're going to try to run away from that. Good. Also, all this running around is making some of their units tired, because we're already exhausted. Why are they in so much trouble with that? Alright, I need these guys over here as well. Almost got a Blade of Khorne ready. Okay, maybe we just need one unit to run it down, but it's kind of ridiculous how long it can take them to run something like that down. Okay, these two here, there's a unit of Iron Drakes that look pretty isolated. This is still looking pretty good for us, especially because they're pulling more units away. Really good at the moment. Yeah, don't be fighting against the Slayers. They'll rip you to shreds really quickly. Remember your ABCs. Alright. No, we've still got to give these guys here more cover. Scarbrand's probably not going to participate in this little fight. Okay, let's do this. Charge on in. Okay, that unit's shattered. Get ready to charge in on the missile units in the area.
Glory leads us on.
Because yeah, we've definitely got local superiority here. A couple of missile units, but don't charge them in just yet. It's kind of too bad these guys here aren't on blood thrones. I think they're better because they get regen. Here we go. Good, and their missile units didn't get a chance to shoot. You guys coming over here. And because we have local superiority, we're actually able to flank them. We get you over there so we can give them extra melee attack. That'd be great. Great, looking good there. We've now got a Blade of Khorne, but we now need to just wait for the right opportunity to use it. Good, a little bit of damage, but we're trading well there, I think. Good, if we can get them to just come at us in waves, that'd be fantastic. That's exactly what we want to see. Scarbrand, get over here and help out. No. Need a big blob if we want to use that. There'll be opportunities. Good, we've broken them. Not essential that we kill him. Focus on just actually winning the battle. These guys over here. Don't blob up too much, although all the Iron Breakers seem to have used up their ammo, which is good. These guys come in and assist. Look, they got units that are just ages away. They're just not going to be able to assist. Make sure that we get rid of these fuckers there. Okay, you can't keep fighting too much longer. Did we end up killing him? Shattered him. Haven't killed him yet. Okay, here's a good opportunity to use it. Reasonable blob, but we're probably not going to get any better than that. Yeah, lots of damage. Alright, now we're talking. You got him? Assuming you did. No. Don't worry about that. Save up for another Blade of Khorne. So guys, get over here. Good, at this point here we've probably destroyed a full army's worth. And we've taken fairly minimal casualties. But yeah, them coming at us in waves is exactly why we fucked them around up until now. Because local superiority is how you overcome overall superiority. Okay, you need to get out of there. That unit's smashing you. I'll get Scarbrand over there to sort that out. Okay, come on, Scarbrand, need you over there. Get rid of those Ulthar's Raiders. Alright, now we've actually got quite a lot of units over here. Enemy units, that is. So we're going to start taking more damage. Okay, now would be a good time, I think, to pop down there.
The Skull Taker's decree. I go for Khorne.
This unit here is getting smashed, but it's just part of the Blood Host. I didn't think we were going to walk out of this with no damage. And Blood Host units getting wiped out is not a big deal. Okay, guns, I need to stop them from shooting Scarbrand by getting into melee with them. Can't need you over here, popping them abilities down. Scarbrand, yeah, you lot, get over here. Help us out with this. Careful. Maybe shouldn't have used that so early, but whatever. Bring them in. Alright, we just had some units that got wiped out, so some more reinforcements are coming in. Bit of a blob forming here. Gotta take out these missile units. Get them over here. But overall, because we're in a nice big tight formation, all of the buffs that are being provided should give us a massive advantage over them. I could put that down there, but we'll kill our own units. Crown of Command is shit. One of the worst items in the game, in my opinion. Good, we've got these guys here pinned down so that it can't shoot. Reinforcements coming. There we go. All of them get that 24 melee attack booster. So that Hammerer did not do its worth. It's got a few kills, but it's not much overall damage. And that is a higher tier unit than what our troops are. Especially for the Blood Hosts. Should we run these guys down? This is all possible thanks to the legwork we did at the beginning of the battle. Okay, that's good. How much is still left to come in? Still a fair bit, more than a full army. So we're not ready for army losses yet. And Scarbrand's getting pretty damn worn out. But he has now dished out 48,000 in damage. Okay, this is now, I think, a decent opportunity to... Yeah, okay, stop wiping out enemy units. Let's just charge at them. Because all of these units still present on the battlefield here and not being wiped out means that their reinforcements can't come in just yet. And there's still quite a lot of missile units. If we can actually push ourselves to get into this position here as they're coming in, they'll they won't be able to bring their missile units to bear against us. Alright, need you guys to take out another gyrocopter. That one's a bit more dangerous than the previous one. Okay, Blade of Khorne there doesn't seem too bad. We've got plenty of army ability there. Welcome, quick, get over here. Don't worry about them, they're not important. Get over here, I need to get over to here as quickly as possible. No, I don't want to get hit by grudge throwers. Don't use this now, because we don't want to go into rampage. This one here's taking too much damage, get him out of there. Come on guys, just keep pushing, get over here. Right, where are our flyers? Get over there. Good. Their artillery completely unable to do anything there. Very nice. Formations have turned to shit, but that's okay. We just need to move quickly. Scarbrand, go kill him. Don't worry about them. Yeah, doggos have got that. Get these guys in here as well. Okay, now you can use that. Alright, now we'll send a couple of them back to go mop up the rest of these guys, now that we've actually made it over here. Okay, I don't think I should have those Flesh Hounds of Khorne fighting any longer, though. Scarbrand, you go over there and help him out. That's where the heaviest fighting is going to be.
Followers of chaos, towards hero.
So all three of their generals should be gone now. And these in. Get them to run down targets that are annoying but not super dangerous. Okay, where are you? Yeah, take out these guys here. Did we? Yeah, we did it. We army lost them. Cool. And I think we only lost 2 units just from the Blood Host there. This is quite an early army losses for them. And we still had plenty of reinforcements left to use.
Eradicate them.
Yeah, a bit of sweaty fighting, but that's what you end up getting in a Khorne campaign. A lot of sweaty fighting. There we go. Since they're not in force march, we should probably do our best to run them down so that they don't threaten you again next turn. Especially the missile units. They're always the most dangerous. Alright. So from a decisive defeat to a close victory, I think it's pretty good. I don't think we were ever going to get a decisive victory. It's hard to do these kind of battles and just not take damage. So 2 units of Bloodletters from the Blood Host got wiped out. Not a big deal since it's so easy to get another Blood Host. Main thing there is to make sure that Scarbrand's army didn't get wrecked. Very few remaining of the enemy forces. And you can see here their low number of casualties inflicted means that for the most part we did a good job. Especially considering we got nice high numbers across the board here. Even the Furies got more kills than a Hammerer. Okay, and then... How are you going for skulls? That's not that many. Plenty of money there. Yeah, that's not actually a huge number of skulls. Let's do that. Reap the captives. Definitely seems like a late stage campaign. I usually have about like 50,000 skulls at this stage. But you know, to each their own. Maybe I was just spending them faster than what I do. By occupying more territory, because that's primarily what we use the skulls for. Definitely kind of looks like Karaz-a-Karak is a endgame crisis. But it's hard to say. Alright, speed this up. Looks like Zinch is all the way down here. This seems to be Karaz-a-Karak. He's probably allied himself with Zinch. Playing as Khorne is not too bad to ally Well, it's not difficult to ally with the other demons. Even Slanesh is usually pretty favorable towards you. Just because you end up with the same number of enemies. So one of your cultists got wounded. I had nothing to do with that. So that fight was over here. So Scarbrand's massively recovered. This army here can't recover because it is a blood host. So yeah, you can pick up a new one of those pretty much anywhere out here. A new blood host. So there's your capital. These guys, okay, they're not actually the endgame crisis, it would seem. They're just strong. Alright, cool. Well, the campaign doesn't seem like a disaster. Everything seems to be going pretty well there for you. It was just that one situation. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.